Today we'll be discussing Overworld Farming changes from live to PTR. With PTR being in its release candidate, it's the right time to explain this type of farm. Before we get into that, if this type of video is not for you, make sure to check out my last video covering 10 gold making changes coming in pre-patch. It's very simple. It's anything that's farmed non-raid scenario and dungeon wise. It can be done in a group or solo. With that out of the way, let's focus on today's farm, Crystal Lake. This is not a farm you would be doing live wise right now. Let's go over the results. I farmed the Murlocs for 30 minutes and got 47 raw gold, 3 greens, 5 whites, 357 linen cloth. This is for 30 minutes. It's very low end and no one in the right mind would think of farming this as it stands. Please note the raw gold dropped is that alone, not whites or greens added. With the release of PTR, this will change very much. With PTR on his release date, we can safely say this is what we're getting next week, latest the 13th of October. Let's go over the results within 30 minute farming. I got 183 raw gold, 19 greens, 52 whites, 314 linen cloth. Now a few things I did not add the whites or greens to the raw gold. That is just what is from the trash in coin drops. Another thing I want to point out is that I had to stop sell all trash due to my bags filling, as you can see here. It's crazy to see the dramatic change for this spot alone. As you can tell, a lot of gold greens are now white items, which make them more common and will decrease the value auction wise. On top of that, more greens are dropping in this area. This makes sense seeing things are being pushed to other locations and the revamped level wise. Now knowing this, is this farm itself worth it? Yes and no. Yes, because the way I look at it is very simple. If you were a boxer or in a group just farming here, just imagine how many greens and whites and the like you can get from here and sell to the vendor. Farms like these can be lucrative with a group or if you're a boxer. My reason for no is because solo wise it's not the best and over time the auction house value will be lowered due to others mass farming these spots. But we are not here for total raw gold or the such. The point of this video is to show you, my fellow gold maker, is what to expect when PTR goes live. That the staggering difference in drops just for 30 minutes is plainly crazy. What can we take away from this? Raw gold will be more abundant. Some greens are changing to white, making them common and decreasing their value. In the same sense, some hard to get greens are now more common, due to what I call the T-Mug location shuffle. This farm is not one of many I did in terms of new materials, which is coming soon. I think you will find it interesting to find out that Rune Cloth now drops from new locations, leading me to believe a lot of these changes to materials are fully intended based on relics of the past. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Let me know below. I want to say thank you so much to my patrons for going that extra mile. If you like my content, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell button. It helps a lot more than you think. And as always, stay stashy.